Hi everybody, and welcome to Garden Style. Well, today I was going to cover trimming fruit trees, but we just got maybe 2-3 inches of snow last night and it's still 29 degrees out, so it may not be an appropriate time to talk about fruit trees. But I thought it would be a good idea to kind of take you behind the scenes today as to what nurseries do on a winter day like today. We got lots of stuff going on, and the first thing I need to do this morning is actually make a flower delivery, as we do have a florist that is attached to our nursery, and it's for a funeral, and I thought I would just kind of film that and kind of give you behind the scenes as well as a reveal as to what our store looks like after we went through a major repainting, remodeling, re-merchandising of the store during the month of January. So I just wanted to stay in touch with you guys. We had some delays last week due to Valentine's Day as we were extremely busy, and I just wanted to get in touch with you today, and here we go. So if you're interested, go ahead and follow along with me and we'll see how it goes. Got a nice hot cup of coffee here, about to hop in the car. You might be able to hear it running in the background as I'm letting her warm up, and we're going to traipse through the snow today and get some flowers delivered, and then I'll take you back to the shop and show you some other really cool things that we've been up to. So here we go. So here we are at the nursery, ready to pick up some flowers. Yep, it has been below 30 degrees for the last 3 days. But we've gotten a lot of shipments in, and we've been busy unpacking. There's some pots down here that we haven't gotten to yet. And some fun stuff as we start getting ready for spring. It's okay. It's all right.
Should be some decent clothes. You sure you want me to record?
I can always edit it out.
Do you need help?
Just keep going.
Oh shoot, make sure that top piece isn't...
You can take the top piece off. Yeah, or maybe I did zip.
You ziplocked it, girl.
I did?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, someone on the other end.
So if it falls, it's caught.
Okay.
Okay.
birdie prints. Okay, so I'm outside in the back part of the nursery. Here's a cool little wind thing we just received yesterday. Fly in the wind, they balance, they spin. And their wings are flapping today. Still very cold out. It's about 35 degrees out. See all the trees. Still plenty of snow on the ground. And you'll see what we do as a nursery when it gets really cold and we have some of our inventory sitting outside. We will actually take them off the benches. If I can get out of the blazing sun here. And we lay the flats out on the ground. They will actually stay warmer and will survive better when they're on the ground. The ground is actually warmer than it is if we were to have them up here on the bench. So that's why you see those there. And according to the forecast, in a couple days we should be able to put them back into place. But that is what we do when there's a cold snap. And we'll move on to the side here. More plants on the ground and off the bench. We got some critters in these last couple of weeks. Little farm critters. It'll sure be nice when it warms up so we can put more garden art out and start selling for spring. That won't be long now. This is just a quick cold snap. It's lasted for a few days, but I suspect it will be over soon. Hopefully, very, very soon. So we just received 2 huge pallets of 10-gallon pots. And those are meant for all the bare root trees that we just received in a couple of weeks ago. And they literally come off the truck, bare root, no pots, no soil. And then we dig trenches and mound them into the soil like what you see here. And this is how we sell them for a couple of weeks. People just come by and we literally just pull them out of the ground and put them in a bag for them. And this helps keep the price down. And the majority of the trees that you see in here are fruit trees. We received a lot of flowering trees and shrubs, and most of those we've already gotten potted up, as you can see here. And it doesn't hurt them a bit. And here in the next week or so, we'll be doing the same with all of our fruit trees. So we put them on sale to try and move them, so we don't have quite as many to pot up. But as soon as the bare root trees go in a pot, that's when the price goes up. And right now, we have them on sale. We got a week left. And then we'll be putting a major dent into this pallet of pots you see over here. So that's kind of what we do behind the scenes. We just got a new order of soil as we're preparing for spring. And I'm going to pan out this way as we're starting to organize, tie up, and get our trees ready for spring. We had to replace a lot of tie-ups and start filling in the ground to get ready for close to 200, maybe 300 trees that we're going to put back out here and get ready for spring. But what you're seeing here is some of the results. And what's buried underneath the snow here is actually our spaghetti hose watering system, which will be getting hooked up in a couple of months. Can you believe it? I'm saying a couple of months. And then these trees will start to water themselves. This is what we do. So we row them up, and then we start tying them to the metal rods that you see here so the wind doesn't blow them over. Let's see if I can find an example here. Here we go. Just like that. That keeps them still. Keeps the wind from blowing them over. And what you're seeing right behind them there is our hoop house. I am thrilled to see that the snow is melting off the top of it. We almost had to come out here this morning and start knocking snow off the top. But Mother Nature's in our favor today, and it's actually starting to warm up. little by little. So another lovely scene for you guys to see the kind of work we do here in the nursery. Just because there's snow on the ground doesn't mean we stop what we're doing. We're really under pressure now as we've got spring coming up here real fast. All it's got to do is warm up to about 50 degrees, and the spring onslaught is on, and we're starting to receive a lot of inventory. So some of the empty space you see here will be full here in the next week as we go to repot and start putting all our trees into place and start tying them up. So there's that. So I'm here in the lath house, and last night it got down to 24 or 25 degrees. So we took our tray boxes that we normally use for carrying plants out, and we just placed them lightly over our more tender perennials to keep them from freezing, as there is no heat out here in the lath house whatsoever. Oh, another critter just made it in. All our new products starting to roll in. And over here you'll see beautiful wind spinners that we get in for the spring and the summer. But yeah, we had to cover everything up real good over the last 3 nights. It's been so cold. Although I think we got lucky. It didn't get as cold here in the lath house as it did outside. It got down to 22 degrees and it was probably 28, 29. But cold enough to where we want to protect our tender plants. So we potted up all our fall bulbs, and as you can see, they are coming up like crazy. And these will be going outside here pretty quick, as soon as it decides to stop snowing, and go up for sale. So a lot of times the nursery will do the hard work for you. All you gotta do is just come in, pick up a pot of bulbs, and take it home. But oh, will it be nice to see blooms here in the next couple of weeks. And back here you'll see some new fountain plates, or plates used for bird seed, whatever you want to use them for. Some beautiful new inventory starting to roll in. It's a mess back here. Forgive us. This is what we've been doing, is unpacking like crazy. And then you'll notice we have a frost cloth thrown over some more perennials that we have back here in the lath house, just to keep them protected from this cold that we've had. This was a sudden cold snap. And we thought we'd get away with a pretty mild winter, but this is lasting about 3 or 4 days, and then hopefully we will be back to normal. Alright you guys, that's the end of another day here in Washington State. Bitterly cold today. Some snow on the ground. And I promise we will tune in again real soon and get to those fruit trees. Meanwhile, stay warm. We're going to try and stay warm anyway. And we'll talk soon. If you need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me at gardenstylenw.com or my email at gardenstylenwest@gmail.com. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.